JoJo Siwa is probably a name that you've heard touted around the internet probably forever because she was on Dance Moms US. She was one of the biggest stars over there. She had her own TV show at one point about dancing. She made kids cry. She made disabled kids work harder than everyone else. It was, if there were no tears, there were no hits. That was her kind of thing. And obviously recently she's gone through this huge rebrand, and there's been a huge controversy regarding that huge rebrand as well, which we're going to be talking about today. But first, let's just kind of cover the story so far. So JoJo Siwa, child star, I guess, if you want to label her that. She was a really good dancer back on Dance Mums. She was kind of the star of Dance Mums. And then she came out to tease that she was going to be going through this dramatic shift, especially on this Billboard interview right here.
So, your shirt, your jacket,
what about it?
You've already said it online. Don't forget, Karma is a bitch. Girl, who is you talking about? Because you got me stressed out.
I got myself stressed out, if that makes you feel any better. I am talking about something very special. I'm talking about something very, very special. You will know in approximately
a month?
Give or take. Oh, sooner than that.
Oh, we're going to know sooner?
Oh, I've had to hold this in for 2 years. I don't got another month in me. Okay. I do not got another month in me. No way.
Well, you do have new music coming in like a month. The album, I'm assuming, right?
I said nothing.
Okay, you like, that's just rumors out there. We're just talking about rumors.
Here's my thing. This moment of making it very clear that we are going from child star to adult artist is very important to me.
I think there's obviously a very fine line between what you would label as a child star and an adult artist, but okay.
And I have wanted to take my time to make sure this moment is as perfect as possible. And this moment will come within the next...
Soon. I think the way you're looking at this watch, I feel like by the time this interview's on the internet, we might...
I mean, this watch is non-existent, so honestly, it's all in my pocket right now. Like, the amount of times I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to chuck this up. I did just post something of me mouthing something that I'm not supposed to be mouthing yet, but I was like, yeah, it'll be fine.
And we're so excited. I mean, we've seen artists do this, from Britney and Slave for You, Miley Can't Be Tamed. Like, how is this era going to feel for you to just finally let it go and be who you authentically are?
That's been my most massive inspiration is... No one has made this dramatic of a change yet. No one has made, in my generation, this extreme of a switch. And I am the first in the generation. It is very scary, but someone's got to do it.
Hey. Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. Now, she obviously labeled that as she's going to be the first. She's going to be huge. She's going to be... This is something that's not been seen before, but obviously... We've seen Miley do it with the whole Wrecking Ball phase. We saw Britney Spears go through it. We've seen so many artists like go from this, like even Camila Cabello when she was part of like Fifth Harmony, then break away from them. Who are Fifth Harmony anymore? Camila Cabello kind of like held it up. And then, you know, it's like this whole coming of age thing, and it's like, well, it's really weird. It's just really odd behaviour, and she's bigging it up to be something so huge. And what did we get? We got Karma. Karma's a bitch. You should have known better. Alright? And obviously, you know, it hit. Everybody was talking about it. But why were they talking about it? Well, because it was a massive meme. It didn't hit in the way that it should have. Yes, people spoke about it, but not for the right reasons. And you can tell because the video got 35 million views in a month. It's still ranking number 8 of the top music video at the time of recording a month later. It wasn't number 1. It was trending. It got 301,000 likes, 2.5 million dislikes. That means around an 1/8 of the people... Can I math? No. Around a 12th. Around a 12th of the people that watched it hit the dislike button. 1 in 12 viewers disliked this video. Oof! That's an L. Yeah, we got Karma. Obviously, it was very uncomfortable. The dancing for someone who was this child star, as she labelled herself, for dancing, it wasn't great at all. The memes were relentless. Like, you just have to go on to, like, even just Google images just to see the meme burgers. Like, JoJo Siwa's Karma is now officially number 1 on trending music worldwide, and it's just odd. Like, she's just gone through this very odd phase, and you can tell she is pushing it so hard and ramming it down your throat that she is not this child star anymore, and she's this standalone person. Even Little Tay took shots. it was weird. The whole thing was just weird. This was by far one of my favourites. And then she basically, there was some controversy around Karma, in which basically JoJo Siwa was accused of stealing the song from someone 12 years ago who had the exact same song. And here she was clarifying those rumours on, again, Billboard.
JoJo Siwa clarifies that viral moment while some others hop on the hate train.
I want to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called gay pop.
Practically everyone saw that moment of our interview with JoJo Siwa. Well, JoJo clarified what she meant on SiriusXM.
Gay pop is not an official genre of music. If you look on the iTunes charts.
That wasn't the only flack JoJo got after.
But I find that so weird that, like, she wants to do this whole thing called gay pop, but it's kind of already there, but it's just under pop. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't, it's just pop music made by someone that's gay, you know? And that's not an issue, but I think it just sits in pop because the music genre is pop, you know? But anyway, that's just my take on it.
After releasing Karma, folks online dug up an unreleased version of the song by Britt Smith from 12 years ago, accusing JoJo of stealing the track. JoJo told TMZ that she didn't steal it. Rock Mafia, who wrote the song, allegedly for Miley Cyrus at the time, recorded a version with Britt Smith that didn't see the light of day until it showed up on TikTok recently. Well, Britt released her version, and many people bought it on iTunes in order to what looks like spite JoJo.
Yeah, that's very true. So, obviously, Lil Tay.
One person who definitely is not a fan of JoJo, Lil Tay.
Now, Lil Tay and JoJo have got history. You know, Lil Tay's kind of riding that coattail, trying so hard to just, like, ride it all the way to the bank. But anyway, moving on. Obviously, the original song, called Karma, was not initially meant for JoJo Siwa. The song was written for other artists who all refused the song. One most notable being Miley Cyrus. I'm pretty sure there were some other huge A-list musicians who also turned down the song Karma, and then it just kind of trickled its way down until the first person who actually accepted it was JoJo Siwa, alright? And what's hilarious is the fact that, so basically she set the record straight, Smith did, and basically said that Karma, with Rock Mafia and Timbaland back in 2012, she basically said it was okay for her to take the song and kind of do her own little spin on it. But what's hilarious is that JoJo Siwa's song, the version from 12 years ago, outcharted JoJo Siwa's on iTunes. People actually went and bought the original over JoJo Siwa's. Of course, there's probably a bit of spite there because obviously it's JoJo Siwa. But also, I think the song literally slaps harder. Like, the original song, if you listen to the two versions, one is incredibly shite, and one is okay. Alright? And the one that's okay actually is pretty decent, and it definitely deserves to be outperforming JoJo Siwa's. But that's not the most recent controversy. That's just kind of a build-up, if you will. A little backstory into what's gone on so far. Because the most recent controversy is the fact that basically JoJo Siwa's record label is copyright striking and abusing the copyright system for anything JoJo Siwa Karma, alright? So this YouTuber right here, Papa Meat, alerting this again, Team YouTube, JoJo Siwa record company is abusing the copyright system. Can you tell me how this classifies as copyright infringement? And when you take a little look at this, you can see why they wanted to take it down, to be fair.
I should have known better if I had a wish you would never mess around. I saw a person you on twins. I'm a bitch. I need to fight now.
Obviously, that's like
I should have known better.
Shut up. That's like some kind of South Park skit right there. And it has yes, the resemblance, you can see what the resemblances are, you know. The character within it is clearly portrayed to be JoJo Siwa with the black eyeliner and the strange hair and the weird clothes. And the song, the lyrics are exactly the same. But how can that be claimed as copyright? Like, the lyrics are the same, but you're not using the backing track, JoJo's vocals. You're not using the video itself. There is nothing in there apart from the lyrics, which are sang so poorly, to say that that's karma. And how can that be copyright infringement? I literally haven't got a clue. And what's most notable is that YouTube, shockingly, did not respond to the tweet. They just left it on red. But there's no surprise there, is there? But this isn't the first person who's had this issue, as JoJo's record label has literally gone around the houses, and anyone that resembles JoJo Siwa's karma in a bad light or a negative light is getting copyright striked. And I wouldn't be surprised if this video ended up with a copyright strike, because, well, I don't know. I wouldn't even be surprised, just because it's bad-mouthing the song, I suppose. Like, you know, I'm not giving it positive attention, even though no one on the planet is giving it positive attention. Maybe if I started singing it, they would be like, no, damn it, that's our song. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Way down there, be sure to jump scare the hell out of that like button if you have not already. Subscribe if you're new, and tick on my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload. And until next time, I hope that you have enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you in the next one. And I'll speak to you later. Peace.